revitalizing certain areas at the Magnet Schools for Amboy site to establish a cutting-edge career and technical program. Middlesex College's radiography program facility and equipment will undergo a comprehensive rehabilitation, and the Edison Hall, we're not just replacing the roof, we're taking a step in the future by integrating solar panels, reflecting our commitment to sustainability. Adopting these ordinances is a testament to our unwavering commitment to elevating the standard of education we provide. We are rooted in the belief that exceptional education is the cornerstone of a flourishing community. I thank you for your attention, and that concludes my report for this evening.
Thank you. Commissioner Chanel Scott McCollum.
Thank you, Director. Good evening, everyone. From the Arts Institute of Middlesex County, we are excited to launch a new website, middlesexculture.com, on April 1st. We're having a launch celebration on Friday, May 3rd, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. in front of the NPCAP in the Arts Institute. There will be performances and activities, including a Chinese lion demonstration, Bollywood Zumba class, henna, caricatures, complimentary refreshments, and 3 giveaways. From our Division of History and Historic Preservation, join us on April 6th and 7th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at East Jersey Old Town Piscataway for our opening weekend. From the Office of Business Engagement, along with the Arts Institute of Middlesex County and Replenish, they present Middlesex County Women in Food Tech Conference. This will be held on Tuesday, March 26th from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Middlesex College. The discussions will focus on feeding futures, tackling food insecurity together. Opening insights will be shared by Sandy Castor, the Director and Head of Economic Development. Isha Bias of the Arts Institute and Bill Lubick of the Rutgers Cooperative Extension will serve on one of the panels moderated by Kalinda Bashki, PhD of Business Engagement. Director, that concludes my report.
Thank you. Deputy Director Shanti Nara.
Thank you, Director. From the Bureaus of Solid Waste Management, Environmental, and Recycling, I'm excited because it's that time of year again. The divisions will hold our first paper shredding event of the year this Sunday on March 24th. The program will run from 9 a.m. to noon, rain or shine. It will be held at Old Bridge's Recycling Center, which is located at 1 Old Bridge Plaza in the township. Residents of the county can bring free of charge paper items for safe disposal, thus protecting personal information and identity. However, please do not include medals, newspapers, magazines, hardcover books, junk mail, and I actually have to say this, x-rays or CDs, as these materials can disable the shredders. If you have any questions, you can visit the county's website or call us at 732-745-4170. That's all I have tonight. Thank you, Director.
Thank you. Commissioner Charlie Tennell.
Thank you, Director. Another season of ice skating is coming to an end. Don't miss out on your chance to enjoy the beautiful outdoor skating rink in Roosevelt Park overlooking the lake. Open skating sessions are available Wednesday through Sunday until March 31st, weather dependent. Please visit our website or call our weather hotline for more information about the rink, 732-745-4484. And this year has been an amazing year at the rink. It's been a very busy year, as I hear. Teams are now being accepted for the 2024 Parks and Recreation Adult Slow Pitch Softball Leagues. Games are played at Warren Park in Woodbridge and Rankin Bay Waterfront Park in South Amboy. Application for men's and co-ed teams for both the spring and fall seasons can be found on our website. The deadline to enter your team for the spring season is tomorrow. I'm agreeing too much time. We hope to see you on the field. Plays in the Park, gear it up for another busy season, and we'll be holding auditions on April 5th to 7th for the 2024 season. That includes Beauty and the Beast, running June 19th to June 29th. In the Heights, running from July 10th to July 20th. A funny thing happened on the way to the Forum, running July 31st to August 10th. More information about our summer season editions can be found on our website. And that concludes my report, Director.
Thank you. Mr. Kelso, any resolutions to be added? There are none. Resolutions to be amended? There are none. Resolutions to be held? There are none. Resolutions to be void? There are none. This time I open and address, and you have 5 minutes on resolutions only.
Good evening, Commissioners. Charlie Crowderville, New Brunswick today. Start with the very first one. Is this person being appointed a resident of Middlesex County?
He lives in Mattawan.
So is that a no, or
That's part of Old Bridge.
it's also a borough that's in a different
I'm
county?
sorry.
It's also in a different county too, right? Mattawan in Monmouth County, and then there's parts of Old Bridge that fall in
Apart
Mattawan.
from what I understand, the part where he lives is part of Old Bridge.
Okay. Move on to page 4, Code Blue with New Brunswick. It's my understanding this is to pay for the services that have already been rendered for the most part. Can I understand what the status is going to be for next year? Is this going to be, can the city of New Brunswick expect another $150,000 next year for this?
We put out proposals every year in October, or try to get them out in September, so they're awarded beforehand. We have to wait for the return of the signed documents to us. But it's our intention to be able to put the proposals out again next year. It's a combination of funds from state funds and county homeless trust fund. So there's funds.
Thanks. I'll just emphasize it's sorely needed. I know we have a space in New Brunswick that can accommodate about 27 people. And this is, of course, only on the coldest nights of the year. I think that we need more than that. So appreciate the funding that has obviously increased in recent years, but we still need more. I'll move on to 376 is another $400,000 for election systems and software. This is the company that provides voting machine equipment. And their equipment has proven problematic in Monmouth County. And I just wanted to ask, why are we spending another $400,000 on this? Can we expect to have to do this every single year there's an election? Is this because it's a presidential election? Are we, going to look to find other solutions that are better and less expensive?
Primarily due to the fact that this is a presidential year, and the expectation is that amount will be significantly reduced subsequent to this year. That is mainly for on-site support for staff from the S&S across all of the polling places to secure and make sure that if any issues, they're there on the ground.
Another problem with this company is they are stating in certifications to the courts that their equipment is not going to be able to accommodate an office block ballot for this coming primary. As you probably know, there's a lot of controversy about the system by which our county clerk uses to design the ballots, and a lot of folks are pushing for a more straightforward, simple system, and ES&S is saying they can't actually do that. Why are we still going with this company if they have a poor track record in other counties and they're actively getting in the way of democracy?
I don't believe that statement is true, but we'll confirm that.
Sorry, you said you'll confirm that?
I'll confirm whether or not, my understanding is it's adaptable, that you can structure the ballot as needed.
That was my understanding too, but I read this week in some coverage of that court case, the federal case.
There may be an issue related to the timing of the ability to do it in such a short time frame, but that's more of a user component as opposed to a system capability.
Right. Yeah, it's just, things are always on the same timeline, the ballots are designed yet, but I'll move on. 395. This is for use of I guess this is the radio tower on Van Dyke Avenue, is that right? And what's changing here? Is this the property owner sold it to another company?
You said 395?
Yeah, on page 7. Lease agreement with 15 Van Dyke LLC.
It's basically, I think it's still utilizing the tower under a different name, ownership, but that's all it is. That's my understanding.
Yeah, I believe that's the case.
Yeah, it's just a different, we're just changing the ownership, but the lease is the same.
Right, so does that mean the property was sold, or?
It appears that way.
Okay. Can I ask, is the seller or the buyer a client of Mr. Kelso's?
possible, the seller's certainly not a buyer.
Okay.
Time's up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else in the public? Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes on resolutions only.
Hi, Daniel Moore, Somerset Street. Long time no see, everyone. Well, I would just like to start with 423. Where I see something for emergency vehicles. Could you please give me, tell me what this is for?
423.
Yes.
I can see how that's our, like, for emergency management. This supports our USAR team in the county that goes out for structural collapse. This is a new truck coming into the county to replace an old one that was bought by Grant.
Okay, so basically this is the county's emergency, nothing to do with medical transportation or anything?
Nothing, no. It's
All right, thank you.
specialized equipment.
Okay, thank you. Now, to go back to what Mr. Kreidler was saying, 368. Now, I do see the increase of what, $60,000 for Code Blue for New Brunswick, but to where I don't see a change of things being upgraded. Can you tell me what this $60,000 is basically going for, due to where, wow, just walking down there, I see people sleeping on cardboards by the library, due to where, come on, we have way much more homeless people. So can I get what's,
I could tell you off the top of my head, but I can give you their breakdown. It has to do with rent, staffing, cleaning, laundry. Those are off the top of my head what it is, all the costs, but they break down the costs for us. But it's for the operations of the program.
well, like I said, for only 27 people to hold, where I know what, we have at least 400 people homeless sleeping around, due to where maybe you don't know all the locations, but come on, like I said, I think it's time for some more money, because I will be speaking on some matters as well with situations, due to where, wow, and I'm just hoping for maybe a shelter, a woman's shelter, due to where it's not good to see while a woman bringing her kids in there to Code Blue to stay warm. We have, what, 2 men's shelters, no woman, that's what, I believe in another township, but that's full. So like I said, I appreciate your raise, but due to where I think we need to take another step forward, due to where, what, only helping 27 people out, where, like I said, you have at least over 400 people homeless in New Brunswick. Thank you.
Anyone else in the public?
Move to close the public portion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Does anyone have anything to vote on separately?
I will do two items.
Which one?
2 items, 24385R and 24420R.
That's it? Okay. Mr. Kelso?
Yes, Director, a motion would then be in order to adopt the consent agenda consisting of resolution numbers 24-358 through resolution 24-431, excluding resolutions 24-385 and 24-420 to be voted upon separately.
Is there a motion to adopt the consent agenda?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call?
County Commissioner Escobar-Barber?
Yes.
County
Yes.
Commissioner Kenny? County Commissioner Poppins?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Nara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Director Rios?
Yes.
Now, Director, a motion would be in order to adopt the 2 resolutions excluded by freeholder Chanel.
Chanel.
I like this. Commissioner Chanel Scott McCullough. Those are resolutions 24-385 and 24-420.
Is there a motion to adopt the 2 resolutions?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call?
County Commissioner Escobar-Barber?
Yes.
County
Yes.
Commissioner Kenny? County Commissioner Poppins?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
President Hussein.
County Commissioner Nara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Director Rios?
Yes. At this time, I open up the meeting to the public. Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Hi, yes, Daniel Moore, Somerset Street. First, I would like to say love and
Can you get closer to the mic, please?
First, I would like to say love and congratulations. I thank you due to where, while I do see the Middlesex County ride helping many others, due to where I even saw that, wow, you have certain vehicles that are for handicapped people to ride into. That is a blessing to many others who's on a fixed income, disabled, and all. So like I said, Thank you all for your great heart for the Middlesex County Ride. The next thing I'm going to speak on due to where last time I was here about 3 or 4 months ago, due to where I was speaking on matters, due to where time for more money, due to where we have, at least 2,000 new guests here in New Brunswick, due to where Elijah Promise is hooked up with United Methodist Church on George Street, that's where I was volunteering for a good while. Like I said, as you help others, I'm helping myself as well. But so like I said, please, I think it's time for a little more money due to where, I hope to see some, and then also possibly if United Methodist Church can get a grant due to where, with getting a new stove due to where, how they're preparing the meals to go out instead of having to use a microwave at all times. So hopefully the county can help out with United Methodist Church on that. And like I said, more fundings due to where some nights, don't have enough meals for everyone. So like I said, with a lot of newcomers, please, I hope that begging, asking for your help. Then the next thing due to where I would like to speak on matters, that's with Jersey Avenue and Hale Street. I did see that the light was upgraded somewhat due to where I'm just asking if we can have the lights come on, or the walkway come on automatically due to where when it's time to let the kids out, when I explained to due to where some kids won't hold up, the light is not going to change quicker due to where the road is closed off. If the camera sees no cars, it's not going to change. So I'm begging you with all my heart due to where I'm just speaking with the crossing guard today. I do have the photo to show. I see, as you're walking across Hale Street, it'll say walk, but when you're crossing Jersey Avenue, it doesn't turn to walk. So I hope to see some improvements. Like I said, I know you've been working with me over your cell phone, Mr. Ron Sanders, thank you. I will, like I said, I don't bother you unless I really see urgent matters through your cell phone, but I will send you the pictures due to where, like I said, I haven't been really busy due to where I'm not doing too good due to where my mom is going through cancer and all, so I just haven't really had the chance to keep up with everything. And then the other issue is, please, I spoke at New Brunswick City Council last night with emergency vehicles. You were doing all this real estate adding, and like I said, we already have over 2,000 new people in there. New Brunswick is overpopulated already. We do not have enough ambulance due to where, to see a shooting the other night, a week ago, waiting for an ambulance over 30 minutes. And due to where I get on the city as well, where, 911, 745, 5200, it shouldn't go to Rutgers. Too many questions. It should go to New Brunswick headquarters. I've been fighting with the city on that matters as well, but I think due to where you're very close with Robert Wood Johnson, I know due to where their ambulance are subject to help Holland Park, other townships as well, but due to where, I think the city and the county needs to get together where, we need plenty more ambulance due to where, honestly, sad to say, majority of the ambulance used here in New Brunswick is for drinking and drugs. And hardly not enough to whenever it's a medical issue. So please, I hope you and the city can get in, and the reason why I'm asking you, because like I said, I know it's Robert Wood Johnson, but when I say due to where they help other townships, North Brunswick, Holland Park, others, wherever they're on call, so it's still county-wise. So I hope you can really get something together, because like I said, that wasn't my first time seeing. And it was a sad matter due to where have to wait for over 30 minutes
Signed up?
for an ambulance. Thank you.
Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Charlie Cradville, New Brunswick. Good to be with you. I do have a document I wanted to hand to the clerk, if that's all right. Share with the board. Thank you. And while that's happening, I did want to ask about your 6 p.m. meeting tonight. You had an item on executive session. Can you just share if there's any update on that litigation against the college?
We don't discuss any litigation.
document I'm sharing with you is from the state police. It's on the web. You can look it up, and I encourage you to keep an eye on it. It's the itemization of the fatal crashes in Middlesex County, and sad to report we're still at the top of the list. We have had 13 fatal crashes, 15 lives lost, and it's only the middle of March. So I know, when I first brought this up, you read a statement that seemed to indicate, I was wrong for bringing this up because those crashes were not on county-owned roads, even though they're in the county. And I, took issue with that, and I brought up at the last meeting, I'm pretty sure one of these did happen on a county road in Old Bridge. And I just wanted to ask for your comment about the dubious distinction of leading the state in crash deaths.
How would I make a statement when the vast majority of fatalities are not on county roads? We make every effort on every intersection. We're always upgrading intersections with traffic signals, trying to make our roads, or roads that intersect with the county, that have a traffic signal, we're always making upgrades to all these intersections. As far as state roads, the Garden State Parkway, the Turnpike you have here, Route 130, State Highway, State Highway 1, State Highway 1 again. You have local roads here as well. Do we want to see fatalities? Absolutely not. Do we encourage everybody to be a safe driver? Absolutely. We try and make every effort to make everybody go home the way they got up in the morning, and make sure that they go back alive. So your comments are deceiving, where they're not. We have no control over other roads.
I'm not trying to be deceptive here. I'm trying to hold you accountable. The truth is that your job is to protect everyone in the county. And roads are inherently connected. It's a network of roads. Yes, there's state roads. Yes, there's local roads. And there are many county roads. I view it as passing the buck to say, that was Route 1, not our problem. I don't think that's the right attitude for you to have as the leader of this board. I also want to go back to that ballot design court case. Can you tell me who represented the county clerk in that case this Monday?
Which case?
The case about the ballot design. Andy Kim brought a case to federal court.
County Counsel's Office, Mike Williams specifically.
Mr. Williams, okay. Thank you. And, I think one reason that a lot of discussion is happening about that is because there is a competitive Senate primary election. And I've been disappointed thus far that you've declined to call on the incumbent indicted Senator, Robert Menendez, to resign. I feel like we need leaders who are strongly, vocally against corruption. And this is a moment where we're seeing people's true colors. And I did want to ask if you'd be willing to open it up to your colleagues, if anyone has any comments to share on Senator Menendez and whether anybody up here is going to call on him to resign. I've yet to hear anybody up here.
We're not going to make any comments in reference to a political agenda that you have, or a political operative or an elected official, which has nothing to do with county government. Our job up here is to make sure that we provide services, the services that we already provide, to make sure that we fund them properly, and make sure that if we can enhance services, that's our job up here. As far as getting into a political debate about remarks of an elected official, we're not going to get into
It's not about remarks, it's about an indictment. He's been accused of crimes, and these crimes are not all that different than what Tom Plando was accused of. Using influence to, using political power to influence criminal prosecutions, right? To say, I'll take a favor from you to make that case go away. That's wrong. We need you to stand up against it.
Time is up. Anyone else in the public? Consider those vote for.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. We adjourn.
Patrick, what's up?
What's up?